right, we're going for a quick test drive. Now that flickering you see, that is just in camera, that is not in person. We got 60,196 miles on the odometer. It's not going to translate in video as well, but this thing sounds amazing. Looking at the steering wheel, looks nice and straight. Crackles. It just sounds awesome. I'll roll the window down a little bit. Really fun. No complaints with the drivability. I'm going to roll that window back up. Alright, we're going to do a visual condition report. So we're looking for scuffs, scratches, chips, dings, any cosmetic imperfections that we can find. So the front clip of this has PPF paint protection film on it, full fender, full hood, front bumpers, including the side mirrors, the lower side of that rocker, and the gloss black trim. And then right on the bumper edge, right here, kind of tapers out on that lower section. So looking at the fender here, you do have a snag in the film. It's hard to tell if it chipped the paint or not. You're going to have some light surface scuffs on that film. That looks good. I think that's a chip underneath the film. And then you're going to see just kind of the debris that has impacted that lower section, but it is there protecting it. Here on this wheel, you do have some cracking on the finish and some light rash. Then you have a little bit of rash there. Just kind of throughout the edge. Middle looks good. Here on the side mirror, typical rock impacts, which it does have film on it, so it is there protecting it. The A-pillar looks good. Looking at this front windshield, it looks like it has film on it as well, protecting it. Looking at the door, looks good. Now if you look at this film, you're going to see dirt underneath those edges. You can see it kind of peeling right there. And then here on that lower side, you're going to see a lot of dirt build up there. That's just in the film here. You can see that like kind of relief cut here. Looks like a bunch of water and dirt got in there. If you look here, you're going to see a bunch of rock impacts. Like I said, hard to tell if that made its way through that film. Upper section looks good. See a chip on the inside here, and you're going to see those kind of every once in a while. A little gash there. For the most part though, that wheel looks really good. Barrel's nice and clean. Looking at the rotors. And then you're going to have some rock chips here, but you also have that film. So it looks like some of it is underneath though. You also have film on the headlights. And then this is some gloss black vinyl that was inserted here. If you get close, you're going to see some of the flaws in it. Looking at the hood, you can see it's starting to crack right in here. Kind of separate so you can see all the flaws in there, even on that edge. Rest of that looks good. These are some snags in the film, and they might have impacted the paint as well because that looks kind of deep. You got film on the headlights, and then when you look at the front end, it is peppered with rock chips and rock impacts. Some of it might be under the film, some of it might not. You can see this splitter, it's kind of sticky tape's failing there. It's not hanging on very good. And you can see a lot of impacts down here, little gashes. You have 2 holes drilled into that little piece. And then you can see this is peppered with rock chips all the way down. 2 little holes there, and 2 here. That might be factory, I'm not sure. And you can see this is chipped. You have damage on that splitter. See it cracking. Here on this wheel, the edge looks really nice. I'm not seeing any rash. Here on the edge here, you're going to see a rock chip. Get down low, you're going to see the impacts there. Now keep in mind that has film on it, so that would probably clean up pretty nice if you remove the film. A couple little scuffs. Got a chip right there. Upper section, that looks good. You have a couple chips here on that door edge. The rest of that door looks nice. You're gonna have some chips here if you get super close. There's no film on that section. Got 2 chips there, 1 there. For the most part, that wheel looks good. There's no film on the spoiler. Looks nice though. All of that's super clean. Here on the tail light, that's in great condition. If you look right there, there is a crack on the bumper. And then you can look under the sensor here, see all of that looks like it was painted. This one's clean. Looks like there's some paint under here. And same with the middle one. So if you get close, it looks like they kind of painted over it, but that sensor's clean. And then in this section, you can see that bubble. You can push it. So there's a bubble in the paint there. And a couple other flaws in that section. All right, checking out the interior. That upper section looks amazing. Buttons look good. Got the carbon strip here, all the Alcantara, and that looks awesome. Here on this trim, right here on the edge, you have a crease and a dent. All of that looks good. That bolster's nice and soft. Typical wear on that piping on the edge. You can see the wear. Upper section looks nice. That side looks good. You do have some scuffs there. Looking at the steering wheel, got the full Alcantara here. It is kind of matted, and you have that texture to it. That looks nice. Gauges look good. Here on the upper side of the dash, nice and clean. That screen looks good. All the carbon in here. Looks really good. You got a scratch on the shifter leather. Otherwise, it looks nice. And here on this panel, upper section looks good. All of that's nice. Now this is just dirt under the film, so ignore that. A couple light scuffs on that plate. Carpet's nice and clean. That bolster looks amazing. Now we do have some scratches right here on that. The Alcantara looks nice. Looks really good. Then here on the bumper edge, you're going to see the dimples in that paint. And a couple scratches. You see more dimples right there. And then here on this inner edge, you can see some flaws there. I'm going to check this out. This is wicked. Looks really good. The speaker covers are chipping here, but that looks really nice. Alright, check out the engine bay. That looks good. Now all of this was custom painted, and you can see it is burning a little bit, and it has cracks kind of all throughout. And here on the underside of the hood, you're going to see all of the flaws in that custom hood. You got cracks.